Hi there Poké fans, I'm your humble host Charles fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Let's see what we get up to today. Obviously we have to go and fight the Elite Four, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're just doing a little bit of exploring. Let's just go this way. There is obviously an item I'm looking for. Let's just activate the super repel over here, and then we're going to surf across this river and then see what items we can find. Oh, we're going down the waterfall as well. And this item over here, let's see what this is. This is a heart scale. I need heart scales in order to remember some moves I haven't or that I skipped because of my evolution, or that I just forgot but I need now. But more likely it is to get attacks that I only learn on my final evolution of Pokemon on level 1, which as you know is impossible. Stone Edge, that is a good attack to have. We definitely want Stone Edge. Now we can fly back to the Pokemon Center and then we can find the next move we're looking for. Okay, that was the wrong Pokemon. That one didn't fly at New Surf. I want Fly. And once we have all of our attacks that we want, then we can start going through Victory Road and the Elite Four. Let's see how this goes. Not there. I want to go to the attacks. I was at the attacks. Okay, let's switch on experience share again. Okay, switch up some Pokemon. I thought I was going to teach my Pokemon some of the TMs and HMs now. Well, not HMs, but the TMs. Clearly I'm still looking for something else. So I have to go through this path over here first. Route 21. Okay, we don't need repel right now. I think this is Victory Road that we're going to. Hi there, lady. You missed me. Oh, you're very pretty. Don't tell Serena. And she uses a bloody ghost and dark type. Luckily this is a steel type that I'm using, so I'll probably need to use electric or... Well, I used Sacred Sword and it didn't hit because it's a dark ghost type. And fighting doesn't hit ghost. So instead of going for a steel type attack, which may have done some damage, I opt to go for my dark type and use a dark type attack. Because that was a brilliant idea. We went for Zen Headbutt and that doesn't hit the dark types. I thought I was making a mistake, but actually it turned out to be a brilliant play. Just a pity that I didn't take him out in a single attack. So he got Confusory down on me. But it doesn't affect me. I managed to get a crunch down through the confusion. Finally Scrafty starts pulling his own weight. He tends to be afflicted by the status conditions very badly. Crustle. Okay, Scraggy can't stay in against Crustle, because if Crustle survives, he's going to do a X-Scissor or something like that, which is going to be bad for my dark typing. Cobalion, on the other hand, will resist everything that Crustle has and the Steel type attack will wreak havoc on his Rock typing. Well, I could have used the Fighting type attack as well. That would have done exactly the same. I don't know which one would have been more effective. If you guys know, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If any of you are apt at doing calculations. Because the Iron Head is a 2-hit KO, but I don't think that my Sacred Sword would have been any less. It may have been more actually. But that's neither here nor there. And I'm thinking it may have been more because Bug kind of resists fighting. Okay, a grass poison and a water. A huge water. Okay, Volt Switch against the Wailord. That's definitely the thing to do. And you are going to... Okay, I only have Facade. What's Facade gonna do? Okay, that did quite well against the Wailord. Not as much as I was hoping to, but Wailord does have a tremendous amount of physical defense. At least it does reduce Water Spout if Wailord was prone to use it. No, but he goes for something that raises his defenses. And the bloody Flower goes for a paralysis move. Okay, I think we shall switch you out to Hawlucha. That'll probably be much more efficient. Could have gone for Infernape, but I'm already using 2 starters. I would like to try something else. And I'm using 2 starters just to show you that both of those starters are options if you want to specialize in fighting types. To be fair, all of the fighting starters can be used, but I have plans for the other ones. And I've already used M-Ball. Granted, later on I'm going to be using others that I've used before in any case, so there is that as well. And plus I've used Charizard so many times already, and he's destined to be used one more time. So that's also one of those things. As you remember, in just the previous season of my playthroughs was the Flying type playthrough, which obviously I used Charizard in. It wasn't as popular as this playthrough, but I think that's probably because of the generation I chose to use. But I used that specific generation because I thought it was the best generation to do that speciality in. I wonder how do I get to that rock over there to turn it over. Better have to have cut as well. That is quite irritating. I wonder if I can get up there. Yes, I can. The bike is awesome in this game. Granted, I can't do acrobat things like I could in some of the previous generations, but that's neither here nor there. I wonder if I healed up my Pokemon for this fight. Carbink is first, and Cobalion should work quite well. And no, I didn't heal up my Pokemon because, as you see over there, that second Pokeball in my squad is yellow, which means that that Pokemon is still affected by paralysis. This went quite well. Carbink was taken out by a single attack. Now Raichu. Who shall I use? I think Chestnut is probably the best option over here. Who did I substitute out for my Lapras? Probably Poliwrath. Seed Bomb should work quite nice. He goes for a Thunderbolt. That is quite effective. But Seed Bomb should take out Raichu. It doesn't. Damn. I wonder if Shadow Claw is going to do anything against Raichu. Luckily the second Thunderbolt does less than the first Thunderbolt. On the other hand, I don't know how much, I don't remember how much HP Chestnut had left before that attack, and he gets Wood Hammer. Finally gets a proper strong grass type attack. Am I going to forget Pin Missile now? I don't think I need Pin Missile anymore. I mean, Shadow Claw does what Pin Missile did for me. Except against Dark types. Against Dark types it doesn't do very much. Well, I'm a fighting type, so that in and of itself does a lot against Dark types. The only thing I lose by forgetting Pin Missile is the fact that I had 4 times effective damage against a very select few Pokemon. Okay, so now I have to heal up. I noticed that I never use my berries. Okay, paralysis heal, paralyze heal. What's the best potion I can use that is not too expensive? Hyper potion, I suppose. Well, it's basically the only potion I have. Okay, now we can do this. And at the end of this we're going to have another fight against Serena. But that is a special battle because once I get to the Pokemon Elite 4 complex, there's a hotel room for me. And Serena and I are going to spend a night together over there. But don't tell anybody. That only applies if I win. So, if you understand, you understand. And if you don't understand, you are blessed with awesome innocence. And don't ever lose that. I was never going to dodge this lady over here. Are you related to that other lady I fought earlier? Weavile has a 4 times weakness against fighting type attacks. So am I going to use a steel type for his ice typing, or am I going to use, yes, let's do Sacred Sword to take advantage of his 4 times weakness like this and take him out in a single attack. That went quite well. Now I wonder if I have any rare candies, because somehow I'm going to have to get a Poliwrath up to the correct level. As you see, I don't have a Poliwrath in my squad because Lapras took up that spot because he has both. Why am I using Strength for Cobalion? Okay, so I've never used Sword Stance, and Strength does do 80 damage, so it may come in handy at some point. If I'm facing something that I don't have a clear advantage against, I could rather use a neutral attack than something that has a clear disadvantage. That's basically the idea over there. Helps a bit with coverage, even if that coverage is not as efficient as I want it to be. Okay, let's see what this guy has. Ace Trainer Benz sends out a Steelix. Another Steel guy. My Steel type is stronger though, although he's at a much higher level. Sacred Sword should take out Steelix, which is theoretically a Steel and a Rock type, but it turns out he's a Steel and a Ground type, which gives him a significant advantage over me. So let's just get rid of our Steel, our Ground weakness, Earthquake shouldn't affect our Lucha like that. And then our Flying Press should do a decent amount of damage against Steelix. But Steelix does have a tremendous amount of defenses, specifically physical defense. And the bloody thing avoided my attack. Flying Press, let's go again. Maybe I should have rather roosted over there. He goes for another Iron Tail. And our Lucha goes down. Infernape is actually the best Pokemon to use, but he is at level 56. And I'm trying to get the others leveled up. High jump kick should work quite well, assuming I hit like that. So his one Pokemon took out 3 of mine. Granted, I voluntarily switched out one of them, but he straight out killed my Hawlucha. High jump kick should also work against this Kangaskhan if I hit, but he outspeeds and goes for a Dizzy Punch, I think. But my high jump kick kicks in and I take out Kangaskhan in a single attack. And Scrafty grows to level 55. Electrode is next. I think that Chestnut was the one to take on this battle. He's definitely the strongest one I have for this specific reason. Let's see how that goes. Now this Electrode uses self-destruct. I'm in a lot of trouble, especially since he outspeeds and it doesn't really do anything like that. But if he survives this attack, which he luckily doesn't, I mean, I would have queued up self-destruct as my second attack every day of the week. Except if this was a Nuzlocke, because that tends to diminish your supply of Pokemon. Okay. Hyper Potion for Cobalion. Then I'm going to need a revive for my Hawlucha, and then I'm going to need another Hyper Potion to get him to full health. And am I going to waste a full Hyper Potion for Chestnut? Not just yet. I can get up here as well. So there's no way of getting around there. So I have to go around this way. I think I'm going to get some repels activated. Super repel, here you go. Now super repel is just convenient, it's not really the most efficient move you can use. Okay, I'm trying to get this guy to fight me. I'm standing right in front of him, but he doesn't actually see me. Now he sees me. He's so focused on his path that even if I'm standing in front of him sufficient to not be able to attack me, I mean move, he doesn't just turn his head slightly to see me. And he has a Machamp, which is kind of annoying because I have to now switch out my Cobalion for my Hawlucha. Because Hawlucha is the only Pokemon I have that can actually take on this Machamp. Well, everyone else can take him on, but Hawlucha is the only one with a super effective attack against Machamp. Fly doesn't completely take him out and he goes for a Stone Edge, which for him is a brilliant attack. Luckily it doesn't take me out. Now I'm going to go for a Flying Press, because somehow that is both a fighting and a flying type attack, and it does both damage. Cobalion grows to level 54. Are you telling me you only had one Pokemon? You're over here and you only have one Pokemon. I should have healed up my Hawlucha. Let's try and fight this hiker over here. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I don't need my Hawlucha right immediately. Hexerus. Dragon type. Now this is where I actually needed my Poliwrath, because he's the one with the ice type attack. Since I don't have that, I am left here having to use stuff like Ironade and Sacred Sword, and having to use my Steel type as he is currently my strongest or my bulkiest Pokemon, the one with the most defenses. He goes for a Guillotine, and it takes out my Cobalion in a single attack. I was hoping that that would not be the case, but Guillotine is an awesome attack to have, especially if you're on a higher level. Now who shall I use? Okay, Scrafty, you're up. High jump kick, he goes for first, he attacks first. But it doesn't actually make me flinch, so I managed to get him with my high jump kick. Now you may think high jump kick was overkill, but I definitely needed a strong attack because none of my attacks are super effective against Hexerus. Now I have to heal up my Pokemon again and just go back to the proper pocket, revive Cobalion, and then I can heal up everybody again. I do have at least one rare candy over there. Okay, Hawlucha, you're up. Now, alright, so I didn't heal up Scrafty because I feel it's a waste of a potion to do that much healing for that little amount of HP. Okay, here's a fighter girl. And if you know anything about how I do things, in the beginning of the game I try and avoid everybody, but this time I purposefully went for this battle. Now that's a fighting and a psychic type. Would have been an awesome addition to this team. I mean an awesome addition. But I didn't do it. So I did a Volt Switch so I can get some chip damage down and switch to someone other than Cobalion. Now what's he goes for a Fire Punch. Now I just need to outspeed and get a crunch down, but I don't outspeed and a critical hit hits me. I'm left on 7. Damn. So Scrafty goes down again. Hawlucha, you're up. Now first I was taking advantage of the psychic weakness, now I'm going to take care of the flying weakness. No, I'm still taking care of the psychic weakness with U-turn. That brings my Hawlucha out of the line of fire so I can bring in a Chestnut. Now Chestnut doesn't have Pin Missile anymore, but it does have a Shadow Claw. But that doesn't even matter because Chestnut just gets taken out. The Medicham also gets taken out even though it took out 2 of my Pokemon. That was a bloody tragedy. I was struggling to find the correct words over there to describe this event. Now I have to heal up some Pokemon again. This time I have to revive 2 Pokemon. And this time they're also sufficiently damaged that I have to use a healing potion, but all I have left is full restores, which is a waste of money. But it does help. Okay, let's do this puzzle over here first. And then next time we will continue on our path through Victory Road, and then at the end of it we will teach everybody all the moves they need to know in order to do what they need to do. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.